What if the secret to wealth and success wasn't luck, but learning to give even when you have nothing? This is the story of Cinto, a poor villager who learned that lesson the hard way. Cinto was born in a small mud brick house with a thatched roof that leaked whenever it rained. His family barely had enough rice to eat. The village roads were dusty in summer and muddy in monsoon. Every step outside reminded him that life was hard from the start. His father tilled the small fields under the sun from dawn to dusk, his back aching, while his mother drew water from the well every morning and cooked meals over a wood fire. Cinto's siblings often went barefoot to school, carrying worn-out books. Even pens were scarce. As a child, Cinto would watch village kids play with sticks or balls made from old cloth, but his mind was often on something bigger. He wanted a life beyond the fields. At age 10, he discovered a dusty corner of the village school library. The books there smelled old, but were treasures to him. Stories about inventors, scientists, and entrepreneurs. He read about Elon Musk risking millions on rockets, Bill Gates coding in a small garage, and Mr. Beast learning through trial and error, stories that lit a fire in his heart. Evenings were quiet except for the croaking frogs and the distant moo of cows. By the dim light of an oil lamp, Cinto would copy notes, practice math, and dream of leaving the village someday. His classmates mocked him for reading instead of helping in the fields. But Cinto ignored them, believing that knowledge was the key to changing his life. By 12, he was helping his father in the fields, sowing seeds, pulling weeds, and carrying water, all while saving small coins he earned from odd jobs in the village. One day, while helping a neighbor sell vegetables at the local market, he saw how keeping accounts and organizing stock could increase profits. He realized that even small knowledge could change lives. Nights were cold and harsh. He often slept on a straw mat with mosquitoes buzzing above, but he studied anyway, refusing to let discomfort stop him. At 14, Cinto began tutoring younger children in the village, teaching them reading, writing, and arithmetic in exchange for grains or a few coins. Many nights he went hungry, but he told himself, every small effort counts toward freedom. At 15, he tried selling handmade wooden toys and clay pots in the village market. Most didn't sell, leaving him frustrated, but he kept learning about customers and timing. The failure stung, yet he remembered Mr. Beast, who started small and kept experimenting until he succeeded. He worked part-time at nearby farms, carried water for long hours, and saved every rupee to buy old textbooks and notebooks. By 17, he discovered an old community computer center. Using free internet, he learned coding, digital marketing, and online business skills. While other villagers slept, Cinto would stay up late, practicing HTML, CSS, and basic graphic design. His fingers cramped from typing on worn-out keyboards. At 18, he applied for small freelance projects online. His first job paid only a few dollars, but he delivered perfectly. That tiny success motivated him to continue. Projects kept failing, clients complained, payments delayed, but Cinto learned professionalism, patience, and resilience. During college, he balanced studying, farm work, and tutoring, often walking miles barefoot just to reach school or the internet center. By 20, he started a small online service helping local artisans sell products to urban markets. His first order brought enough to rent a small room in the nearby town. He bought a second-hand laptop, cleaned it meticulously, and upgraded it slowly with the money he earned. Cinto documented his journey online, sharing struggles, mistakes, and lessons, just like Mr. Beast shared his learning process. Subscribers began noticing him, not because of luck, but because of relentless effort and authenticity. At 22, he landed a project with a startup building a small app. Nights of coding, debugging, and learning new tools were grueling, but he delivered flawlessly. The startup recommended him to bigger clients. Slowly, his income grew, not instantly, but steadily, proving the power of persistence. At 25, he rented a larger office, hired 2 assistants, and expanded his services beyond his village. He often passed by modern city buildings, remembering Elon Musk and Bill Gates. He didn't inherit wealth, but he had earned resilience, knowledge, and self-confidence. By 28, Cinto was running multiple online businesses, mentoring young entrepreneurs in rural areas, and inspiring thousands to believe in themselves. He didn't have luxury cars or a private jet, but he had freedom, dignity, and the knowledge that his hard work shaped every step of his life. Many nights he reflected on the endless struggle, fields, hunger, sleepless nights, but also the satisfaction of building a life from nothing. One evening, sitting on a small terrace in his village, looking at the stars above the fields he once tilled, he whispered, "Fate isn't free. Every success, every lesson, every achievement, this is the price I paid." And in that quiet moment, Cinto realized hard work, persistence, and self-belief always outweigh luck, because destiny rewards those willing to earn it. His story became a beacon for villagers and outsiders alike, proving that even a poor boy from a tiny rural home could achieve greatness, step by step, with sweat and courage.